All right, you guys. So for today's trade recap, it's gonna be pretty simple. Honestly, today's price action was super good for me, in my opinion. And so for the most part, like trades like this, I mean, they happen often, but you have to really appreciate days like this where there's not much stress and there's not much drawdown, and you know what I'm saying, the roller coaster of emotions. But anyways, let's get right into it. So, and I am doing this on my phone because I don't have my laptop right now. But anyways. So, first thing I observed, right? So, we're coming in. This was the previous trade I took. As you guys can see, I got stopped out. I lost this trade. I lost $80. But that is the hardest part about trading, in my opinion, is overcoming your losses, right? Like, pretty much accepting that your setup was wrong and you just have to ignore it and then go back to focusing on the charts and waiting for the next setup. So that's exactly what I did. This setup failed, so I'm looking for my next setup regardless of I win or lose, right? So in that case, I'm looking at the market. I see here that, let me see. Sorry, I'm in my car. I need to roll down the window because it's getting fucking hot. But anyways, as we can see right here, market had created an indication right here on this purple box right here. Now, you guys are probably wondering or asking, like, Victor, what do you trade exactly? If you guys want, I mean, pretty much the mentor I got it from, Trades by Sai. Go check him out, and you guys are going to learn exactly what I'm talking about with as far as indication, correction, and confirmation. But we have our indication right here, and our indication is a break of a swing low or swing high. Right, so as you can see, price, and really quick, our indication comes on the higher time frame. So we're trading higher time frames only, right? Because I've traded smaller time frames. I traded 1 minute. I've traded all that, and personally, it never works for me, right? So your indications, which is your first step to your setup, is happening on the higher time frames. I want you guys to remember that. Either on the 1 hour, primarily on the 1 hour, but if you guys can see right here, like, I guess you could have still seen it on night, I guess, because price action is the same. It's just the time frame is different. But on the 30-minute, you can clearly see that it's a clear break of a swing low. Now, I want to make something very clear, too. Understanding which, how do I say this? Understanding which indications to take and to, like, mark out is really important. Because sometimes, like, for example, in this case, I had these two indications. I had this one up here, right? Which now that I think about it, is technically this one. But anyways, I had this one up here and I had this one down here. I took the trade off this one, but looking back, this was not an indication. Even though the 1 hour broke this low here, it's not a swing low, right? So you want to understand the difference between a support and a swing low. Right, so I made that mistake. I should have not done it, but it is what it is, and I paid the price. I should have waited for price to come up here, which was, I'm telling you, it was pretty much this indication, the first one, right, and then give me a better setup. But it doesn't matter. We're not talking about that trade. We're talking about today's trade, right? So I get another indication here to the downside, right? A break of a swing low. I get the indication. Now, we are only gonna trade. Oh, God, there's a freaking guy passing by. I'm sorry for the background noise. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. I'm not making this video again. But we are only going to trade during London session going into New York, right? So Asia session, you cannot trade no matter what because you're going to get fucked. So, damn, this guy's fucking loud, bro. All right, so like I was saying, we have to wait for London session for that correction, and that's when we're waiting for a reversal, right? So as you can see, London session hits right around here, and price is trading above that indication zone, but we are still valid for a reversal because it's trading, like I said, during London session. And our strategy essentially, we're gonna be trading London into New York. So yes, price is above it, but it's still valid. We still have to recognize that as a as a zone, essentially, of an indication, right? So we waited for our correction, which was this big push up. At this point, which is the hardest step in my opinion, which is being super patient, right? Fuck, my bad. At this point, price had created these highs, right? Comes up here, price creates these highs. Price then comes down and creates these lows. Oh my God, this guy's right in front of me. Fuck. Creates these lows. Then from those lows, I'm waiting to see whether these highs are going to be equal highs or higher highs. If not, then that's our first indication that price wants to reverse. Right? So we have these highs that come up here. Not equal or not higher. Right? So that's our first indication. Followed by lows. Right? Pretty much followed by consolidation. But what I was waiting for was these lows to get tested or for them to break. Right? So as I'm waiting for these lows to get tested or break, I'm still watching these highs, right? I still want to see if it's testing equal highs or higher highs, because that might be a sign that it's going to keep pushing higher. However, as you can see, price keeps pushing down. These highs keep getting smaller. These highs keep getting smaller, equal highs. And then I executed the trade here. Reason being was the way price rejected, the way price was failing to create new higher highs. I told myself, I said, look, if price touches this low right here, all the way, this low right here, I'm going to enter. But we know sometimes price, I mean, I guess I could have put a sell limit order or long story short, I told myself, look, Victor, these lows might get tested again and you're going to enter, but your fill is going to be farther more down just because, you're doing a market order. So your fill is not going to be the best. So I was willing to take that risk. I took it. I was in profit for a bit. Then it came up. Then instantly I'm in profit, right? I had some consolidation. It goes back to break even. And that's when it's completely just dumps, right? Completely just dumps to the downside. TP gets hit right there. And as you can see, though, price continues creating new lows. But yes, you guys, that is how I managed to get it's not here anymore, but $131 on the 25K instant funded account. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, I need to go more into detail and actually explain better. But this is just a trade recap. Drop a like and let me know what you guys think. Definitely make more videos like this because this trade fucking cooked. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Drop a like. Peace.